Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. Just about noon in Honolulu, 6 o'clock in New York. It is Friday. Happy Aloha Friday, as we say on the island, September the 20th, 2019. And this is the daily report for gold and silver, our weekend review. And what a way to end the week with solid performances across the board in the precious metals markets. We had a number of events really feeding the gold frenzy today, so to speak. First of all, we had President Trump come out and say that he is no longer in favor of an interim deal in terms of the trade war between the United States and China. We also had the Chinese agricultural delegation cancel their trip next week to visit some farms in Montana. That, coupled with sanctions that were imposed on Iran, tells us that that skirmish might not be over. Nonetheless, we have had the perfect storm in terms of events taking the metals higher. Let's take a look at current pricing as well as our technical studies. As you can see on the screen, a solid performance for gold futures. This, of course, the continuous contract, and it is based off of the December futures contract, up $18.20, a net gain of 1.2%. And we have gold closing at $15.2440 after trading to a high today of $15.2450. So we're closing right on the highs. Low today, $15.0530. Of course, we have a long position at $15.06. Our stop is at $14.88. We will look to move that up at the beginning of next week. When we look at platinum, that gained almost a full 0.5%, gain of about $4.50, $946.90. Palladium really came off of the highs today, but closed up $6.40 higher. It reached a high today, which is the highest value ever in palladium of 1,638, and the market closed at 1,619. Lastly, silver, we saw it gain almost a full percentage point. Most importantly, back above 18 at $18.05. Let's take a look at our technical studies. We're looking at a daily chart of gold futures. We can clearly see that today's move, a gain roughly of $18 on the day, and closing really near the highs, is the highest closing price we have seen gold trade to ever since hitting these lows back at the beginning of September. Now, this has taken us well above the basic support level that we had defined. Even if we account for these highs that come in right here, you can see that we closed well above that. Considering that gold recently has been trading in such a narrow trading band and really trading near these support levels but not breaking out, today's move is a game changer. It's a game changer in that we finally got a break above the fray. And that also tells me that next week it is likely for us to see a continuation of today's solid upside move. Our target remains 1539 to approximately 1549 in terms of where I believe this current rally could take us. While we had a stellar performance in gold, the same can be said for palladium, which closed at a new all-time record high today. We're showing 1625. Our price board is showing 1619, but nonetheless solidly above 1600. And that the second day in a row we have seen new price highs. In terms of where palladium might go, the best way to ascertain that, I believe, is a Fibonacci extension. And traders, we have just put up the extension. What we're looking at in terms of the extension is wave 3 and comparing that to a fifth wave. We're looking at wave 3 really starting at this particular price point. I believe it's 1,062 up to this first top that came in just above 1,600, and we're starting the extension from 1,378. That, of course, is the lows that were achieved in August. We can see that the 0.618% extension of wave 3 would take us to about 1718. It cannot be the largest of the wave 5. 3 cannot be the smallest of any of the impulse waves, so it would have to fall somewhere below 1900. But in terms of an actual price band where we could see it go before it completes its fifth wave, I would say we were looking at this particular area from about 1700 to about 1880. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you as always good trading. We will talk to you on Monday for the next daily update and review. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.